Okay, let's now check first aid procedures. Accidents such as burns, poison, shocks can happen in the laboratory. We need to know how to help victims. Okay, one of the accidents which can occur is suffocation. Suffocation is when you have difficulties in breathing, mainly because of lack of air, mainly oxygen. Now, what can you do to help such a person? First, you need to check if they are breathing. You can tilt your head and check if there is breathing. Then, if there is no any breathing, consider first calling emergency number, or you can call your immediate doctor. After that, try to pinch their nose and seal of mouth by injecting air in their mouth. That will help making them breathing. Also, you can press or push their chest with one hand. That will help them in making breathing. In the next chapter, we will see step by step how you can help such a victim. Okay, let's now start the procedures for suffocation. The first step is to check what has caused that problem and, if possible, remove it. The second step is that make sure the airway, the place where the air passes, is clear. You can tilt their back to help them breathe. The third step is that make sure you give them air by blowing into their mouth through a clean cloth or a paper. The fourth step is that try to keep the victim warm by just covering them with a light blanket. The last step is that after giving the first aid, try to take the victim to the doctor or to the hospital as soon as possible. Okay, let's now start with the fainting. Fainting is when someone loses consciousness, mainly due to lack of sufficient supply of oxygen and blood to the brain. Someone might feel sick or might sweat and eventually can fall down. As you can see in the picture, this is how fainting looks like. In the next slides, we are going to check step by step on how you can save such a victim. Okay, as we have seen from the previous slide, people might lose consciousness and fall down because of lack of supply of oxygen and blood to their brain. Now, when that happens, try to do the following. First, loosen or take off any tight clothes. Also, try to lay down the person on their back. This will help them to have a good flow of oxygen and blood. Also, in addition to that, try to lift their legs on a chair so that blood can flow to their brain. Always, when you are helping someone fainted, make sure you are in an open space with a sufficient supply of fresh air. The last step is that If they don't wake up after some minutes, make sure you contact your doctor or take them to hospital. Let's now check how to give first aid to someone who is burned. The burn can result from hot water or any heat, even the chemical substances that are dangerous. When someone gets burnt, take the burnt area and wash it over plenty of water. Just leave there for at least 10 minutes. After that, you can consider covering the burnt area. Do not use ice or jellies because they might cause other infections to your body. If you see the pains persist, you may consider contacting your doctor. But if you assist for the first time, I believe they will get enough relief from pains. As you can see from the screen, that is how we can help someone burnt. You can just continue watching step by step, and then after this section, we are going to see step by step in the next slides. Okay, if the burn is severe, consider lying down the victim. The burnt area should be kept away from the ground. The second procedure is that consider pouring cool water on the burn area for at least 10 minutes. This will help reducing pain. The third procedure is that check if the victim is breathing and if there are some heartbeats. If they are not breathing, then consider giving them air. The fourth procedure is that try removing any shoes or clothes. If the clothes is stick on the burn area, then don't remove it. The fifth procedure is that try to cover the burn area with a gauze bandage. This will greatly reduce the pain. Try to give a victim the pain killer. This will help reducing the pain. For example, the Panadol. Finally, if pains still persist, take the victim to the nearby doctor or to the hospital for extra help. Okay, let's now check some important things to note. These are called the cautions. The first caution is that do not use ice on the burn. It will make it more worse. The second warning is that do not use ointment or oil on the burn. Even the butter is not allowed. It won't help you. The other caution is that do not break any blisters. This will help you avoid infections. Blisters are bubbles that occur on your skin after burning. The last warning is that for the burns that occur on the face, mouth, throat are very serious and can make it difficult to breathe. If that occurs, make sure you go to medical hospital. Okay, let's now see how to help someone with choking. What is choking? Choking is the situation where something gets stuck in your throat. It can prevent you from having proper breathing or even difficulties in speaking. So let's see how we can help such a person. As you can see from the screen, that is what the actually choking is. And those are steps we need to follow when assisting such a person. We need to apply different techniques to ensure that the thing which is stuck in the throat comes out. So we can try by hitting in the back and making them bow down to check whether that thing stuck can come out. If everything fails, then we need to apply Heimlich maneuver technique. We will see each step by step in the next slides. Just finish watching this slide first. Okay, let's now see the steps to follow. The first step is that try to encourage someone with choking to cough strongly to see if the object can come out. If coughing doesn't help, try to gently tap at the back between the shoulders of the victim to see if that can help. If all those two techniques fail, try to apply Heimlich maneuver technique. Let's see how to perform this procedure. Here is how to perform Heimlich maneuver technique. First, stand behind the person and put the arms around them. Then try to make a fist by one hand and put it just above the stomach of that victim. Then use the other hand, put it on the fist, try to do an upward push so that you can try pushing that object out. Then keep performing the upward pushes until the object comes out. You can refer to our previous video displayed for illustration. Finally, after doing all these procedures, make sure you take the person to the hospital to make sure that they are okay.